Okay, so I have to record myself again because well, I messed up the videos basically. When basically I'm gonna keep it quick, actually even better. I noticed that well, I had an inside gap on Nasdaq. I tried to fade it a couple of times and it failed. Then I actually shorted here, and yeah, I left some like 300 plus maybe or something into profit. So yeah, pretty much at that point I was break even or something like that. I took some losses in gold. Then I also had some break even trade on the Dow as well. I actually stacked a bunch of losses, mostly on NQ, and I'm gonna show that up here. I have like, let me see, one, two, basically three, four break-even trades, basically, and then a bunch of like small losses, somewhat decent small losses, but then of course they stack into a big one. My biggest loss was 138, and then 116. But besides that, I was pretty deep in drawdown. I was saying that I was well not feeling the best today. I was feeling a little bit nervous. I had too much coffee today actually. I also have a small headache. That's not an excuse, definitely. I'm saying that I was trying to manage to cut it earlier, like I've been saying last week, and yep, I didn't manage to do that at the beginning. I basically failed to do so, but that's okay. I don't remember, like maybe 700 maybe or something around that, something like that, 700 in drawdown. At the end, I noticed here in the news that Nasdaq would fail to the upside. So when this part broke the low here, I was at that point on a trade. I got stopped out on a break even on a trade, and then I got stopped out a small loss on a trade, and then I actually sold four contracts here in the low of this bar, and I was thinking, yeah, maybe now is the time when it hits to the gap fill, but it did not. I closed my trade around here, somewhere here, yeah, somewhere here when this bar started to not to trade lower, and I call it a day. Basically, I had at that point two trades open on gold and Dow. Basically, the Dow was just this bar here, this one here. Before it closed, it was trading low and nasty, but then it stopped in break even, and then I let it be. And similar for gold, I was trading here in this bar here. I sold here, then this bar trade lower, then this bar trade lower again, and stopped in break even here. So I didn't do anything else by then. At that point, I just called myself out and I locked myself out of the session. Anyway, good things as well. Like not everything is bad. Definitely, of course, I didn't behave the best. I wish I had today. I managed within the bad day to kind of call it back. So I call it as at like 100 maybe. Can't remember 130. I don't remember exactly the amount, but quite small red day. But the point is, I wanted to realize those things earlier. I should have done it earlier maybe. I had at some point I felt like I was too married with the short side towards the gap fill, which could still happen, but still I don't really care. The point is I wasn't feeling like 100% like on the session, like I would say present. So yeah, anything else? I mean, nothing else really besides that. I just decided to call it a day. I was planning before the session to be here for the Trump news, but then I'm not going to. I just, like I said, close it and that's it. I'm fine with it. I'm really happy about the decision after all. Rather take a small red day than keep hovering here around the session, just assuming more risk, which makes zero sense. I think that was the right decision. So I'm gonna let it be, and let's see what happens tomorrow.